Aircraft structure repair is a core knowledge in the aviation industry, which relate to the structure engineer scope work. The knowledge is essential for the graduate to perform normal tasks, for example, aircraft structure design concept. Okay, myself and Datuk Dali are the instructors for this course. Okay, that is the gist of the course. Secondly, we look at the course learning objective for the course. Okay. Maybe too small for you, I'll read for you. First, describe various aircraft structure design and construction methods. Second, perform inspection on the aircraft structure and identify structure defect based on limitation given in the approved manual. Third, design repair of the structure defect based on the concept and limitation from aircraft manual. Fourth, develop repair instruction for the embodiment of the repair. So is it just a very simple course learning outcome? What is required here is for you to be able to understand the aircraft structure construction. That's first. So you need to understand the aircraft structure construction. Okay. Okay, wait a second. So you need to understand the aircraft structure construction or the members of the structure. So this example. So you need to understand how the aircraft structure been constructed. What are the members of the structure? In this case, if you see the diagram, you must be familiar with the frame, longeron, skin, stringer, bar head, and how they've been constructed and what are these members used for. That's the first. Secondly, you must understand damage. So how the structure been damaged, what kind of damage. So that is second part of it. Okay. Let's see here. So this is a typical damage and which will be used for your assignment, project assignment. So this is one of the major damage. You can see the aircraft structure punctured. This is punctured in flight. So the aircraft pressurized, it was a defect. The defect burst and the aircraft structure ruptured in flight. And luckily this aircraft survived. So this is one of the damage that you may see when you work later on, and you have to do detailed inspection on this kind of damage, and then you have to prepare the repair. You have to design the repair to for this damage, for this kind of damage. So you need to understand the structure, you need to understand the defect, and you need to understand what would be the repair required for this damage. And thirdly, you need to do the detailed analysis of the damage. You have to determine the load, you have to determine the stresses that goes through the aircraft structure, and for you to be able to understand the strength, the loss of the strength, and you need to design the defect for you to be able to recover the strength or restore the strength. So this skill is required when you work for the airline, and normally you will be working for the technical service department. of the airline which you are required to design and oversight. Design and oversee the repair of the aircraft structure. So this is one of the major structure defect that you will see on aircraft, and most of it will not go into this extent. So most of the defect in Malaysia airline, for example, mostly on the crack and corrosion. So you not probably see this often. However, this could be what you can see in your as you work in the aircraft industry. So your task here is, for me, is to teach you to be able to do the assessment, detailed assessment of the damage and design a repair, which design or repair in the aircraft structure is guided by the manual. So I will also teach you how to use the manual to design the repair. So one of the easiest engineering work in the engineering industry is aircraft, because everything that you do in aircraft, there are manual for it. So you don't have to crack your head to determine what repair to be done. What you need to do is to look at to find the appropriate manual and to refer to appropriate repair concept for you to apply to repair the aircraft structure. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay, so for
So
this,
far clear, sir.
so far clear. Okay, for you, I will give you as much real problem, real situation, real example, because this structure, this course is actual skill required by industry. So if you get a good knowledge on this and a good understanding, be able to master this subject, you will be easily get a job with the airline in the technical service engineering. And most airline, they will have this technical service engineering. For airline MRO, they will have this department which are responsible to inspect and design the repair for the structure defect. So you either work for the airlines or you work for the base maintenance MRO to work on the structure. So this class is mostly cover metallic structure. I will also cover some composite, and I'll give you a slide, and also I'll give you my draft books, which you can go and refer. So I'll follow the book as a guideline, so you'll be guided, so you'll not be lost. So whatever I go through the class will be using that ebook. And every time that we finish the course, there is a simple quiz for you to answer, and you add up all the score, and you will be part of your quizzes. Will be part of your final exam, final marks. Okay, questions? Okay, now you may be insisted on the breakdown. Okay. Breakdown, obviously, like everything else, it will be 100%. Score and assignment 25%, quizzes 20%, midterm 15%, final 40%. So midterm and final will be scheduled, even though online. In the past it's online. I don't know about this semester. We're not sure yet. However, if we follow the past assessment, we do everything online. Assignment is a project they will do throughout the semester. Guided quizzes is something I will do at each lesson, so you'll be able to accumulate the score for the quizzes. The midterm 50%. So by right, if you are doing good, you'll be able to score 60% maximum before the final. So you just only about a few percent the final, you already passed the course. And there's nothing trivial about this course. Everything is straightforward. We use a lot of manual, will be guided. The only thing is where you lose point. First, you did not attend the quiz. You do not do the midterm. And the assignment, you did not complete the assignment. You didn't submit. And you may lose point. You also lose point when you do the analysis and calculation, not doing step by step. And you also missing the units. So the calculation must be step by step, include all the units. You have to take care of the units. Because the report, the assignment will be similar to the report that you will do when you work later on. So most of the thing in the class here is preparing you to work for the airlines or MRO in the area of technical services, designing aircraft structure repair.